So I'm delighted. We are at the ResPack conference, and I'm delighted to be with Rajiv Bhargava ji. Thank you so much for doing this, sir. He is a BE mechanical. He's also the director of HBD Packaging. And before we discuss all things packaging, we discuss what HBD is doing at its new factory, etc. I am going to start focusing on the Bhargav family. For me, of course, it's one of the top families in the printing packaging label space. Uh, I want to know from you your first memories in Lucknow, and how did you realize that you were part of a family which does super specialization in all things ink on any substrate. In those days, I think you had a battery of letter presses,
Yes, yes.
and obviously formidable people who were your as family elders, as well as of course the seniors in the family.
So we were a family based in Lucknow
Ji.
and into family business, which was started by my grandfather in the early 40s. And later on, that place was taken over by the English people
Okay.
to make a hospital there,
I
which
see.
was very close to the railway station.
Hmm.
And then he started with one of his co-brothers.
Hmm.
And later on, we both separated.
Ji.
And we were into publishing business only,
Okay.
publishing textbook for recognized textbook for UP board, for Bihar, for
Ji.
Rajasthan.
Ji.
And when I was maybe 8, 9 years old,
Hmm.
I used to go to the press,
Okay.
sit by the Mercedes on a stool.
Hmm.
My operator would say, "Acha bhaiya, ab लाल बटन दबा दो, अब हरा बटन दबा दो." This was my first introduction to
What year
printing.
would this be? Which year would this be?
I would say about mid 60s.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So later on, the go down shifted, finished books, textbook shifted to our residence only.
Hmm.
And suppose there was a change in prices, so we used to stamp, put the stamp. So
Manually.
this is how we were introduced, when we were given challans
Hmm.
to take out the books first, make a bundle, and we used to get about 25 paisa per bundle.
Ji.
So this is how the family introduced to work from bottom to top.
Yep, yep.
Yeah.
So get your hands dirty, learn on the
Yes,
job,
yes, yes.
and obviously dignity of labor more importantly.
Yeah.
Right, right. And when did you shift out of Lucknow, and when did you sort of decide on an independent path outside of Lucknow?
So it is a story like my family didn't want me to go for engineering,
Okay.
though I qualified for it. So I had to fight. Ultimately, my grandfather said, "Okay, you can go." Because it will-
Grandfather kaun the? Sorry, so
Bi-
that we get the chronology of names right. Yeah.
Mr. Bishan Narayan Bhargava,
Ji,
B.N.
ji,
Bhargava.
ji.
My father was Satya Narayan Bhargava,
Ji.
and uncle was Vijay Narayan Bhargava.
Ji.
Mr. Vijay Narayan shifted to Delhi in 1963
Ji.
to take up the distributorship of JK Paper Mills.
Right.
Right from day one when they started marketing their paper.
Ji.
So my father continued there in the publishing line.
Ji.
And 74 I cleared my 12, but
Okay.
under pressure I was not supposed to look elsewhere.
Ji. Ji.
So in 75 when I again qualified for the exam, because I used to give exams with my friends who were already appearing.
Ji.
So 75 when I qualified, the date passed on, but somehow or the other, after being put under pressure, the family arranged somehow to get me admitted to Roorkee.
Nice.
And that too, I was lucky to get my choice of mechanical engineering.
Right.
And 79 we graduated, so moved to Delhi directly.
Right. Right.
And started purchased 2 sheds there in Okhla.
Correct.
And 1980 we started with a single color metal box offset,
Nice.
manufactured by Metal Box Calcutta.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
So that is how my
Journey
packaging
began.
journey
Yeah.
began.
Right. Right. And obviously, I mean, there are three parts to it. One is, of course, you as a young boy apprentice in your own shop floor. Then 4 years of theoretical knowledge in terms of mechanical engineering, and then you come back and you do precisely the thing you're destined for. Uh, was this again a choice, or you
No,
conformed to
I
family?
had no choice.
You had no choice, right, right, right. And what was the difference after you come back from engineering? Because obviously there are certain things you have learnt informally from, हम उस ज़माने में कहते थे मास्टर जी हैं या गुरु जी हैं, उनसे हम सीखते थे, और फिर you of course do this very solid mechanical engineering course, come back, and there is that world which is science and all of that, and then there is this chaotic world which is there on the shop floor. How did you manage to marry both though?
So it was very difficult for me to adjust to all this
Ji.
because there were certain government agencies,
Yeah.
and to start with, getting an electrical connection was an issue,
Correct.
and probably my mental setup was not ready to accept that you have to bribe people to get things done.
Right.
And it was a very different world coming from Lucknow to Delhi.
Yep.
Total, I would say, change of perspective and cultural shock, I would say.
जी जी
Because यहाँ पे कोई भी जना बात करता था तो ये लगता था लड़ना,
लड़ना हाँ उनका पहला मोटो है, हाँ,
वो
जी जी
ऐसा लगता था खड़ी भाषा में बोल रहा है. We were
सही
not
बात है,
used to
हाँ,
this
थोड़ी
kind
ज़्यादा
of.
तहजीब, थोड़ी
Yeah.
ज़्यादा तमीज़,
Yeah.
करेक्ट है, हाँ.
So काफ़ी दिक्कत हुई और मन भी नहीं लगा शुरू
जी
में.
जी
But later on, after 5-10 years,
Yep,
I
yep.
got used to. But I still feel कि tell my younger brother that if any agencies come, don't put me in the front line because जो काम होना है वो भी नहीं
नहीं
होगा.
होगा, जी जी जी.
So it is a good journey, and later on we found friends, and I must mention Mr. M.L. Gupta
जी
of CBT,
Yep.
Children Book Trust Press
Correct.
Manager, because I used to spend after my 12th good time at their press.
Yep.
I was free to roam about in their press.
जी जी
So I learnt a lot from him,
जी
and
Yeah.
offset printing, what is there.
करेक्ट, पोस्ट प्रेस बाइंडिंग,
yeah.
जी जी. बट देन यू मेड अ सिग्निफिकेंट शिफ्ट, आई मीन किताबों की दुनिया से आपने, एंड व्हेन डिड डब्बों की दुनिया में, जी जी जी
जी.
so
Because that was the area which was told to me that
There's growth
lot
here.
of
Yeah.
growth and scope.
yep.
So my uncle put me across to Mr. M.K. Bhargava.
जी
जाओ वहाँ पर देखो. And then he put us to IDPL. He
Yes.
was our first customer, a government company, but still our first packaging customer. And from there, slowly and slowly, we grew into
This was again, which year did you have this collaboration, and when
about 81
okay
or so.
okay
Yeah.
and 85 you were born in the new name,
Yeah, yeah.
so
And the new name HBD Packaging come from Hindustani Book Depot,
I
Lucknow.
see.
Our parent company,
Ji.
established in mid 40s.
जी जी
Yeah.
right. And again, interesting, you mentioned MK Bhargav ji.
Ji.
I of course was introduced to him as Tauji, and by Anuj Bhargav, who is Kumar Labels and is your cousin brother.
My uncle was elder to MK Bhargava, so
Okay.
I used to call him Chacha.
Chacha ji, right,
yeah.
right. And I found it, I mean, there were two reasons I wanted to meet him. One was, of course, his sort of prodigious knowledge about the family. So, I mean, in the absence of a family tree or knowing who's
right.
doing what, so he seemed to be having a memory which,
Yes, yes.
dates.
He was very, very active in the
Correct.
Bhargav community.
Correct, correct. So, and also willing to share that,
Yeah,
how
sure.
the businesses were. And I think, unfortunately, in our industry, we have not chronicled these families, whether it is Bhargavs, whether it's Dotes, whether it is Ranesh Bajaj and Amitabh Luthra, that
Yeah,
family
yeah.
lineage. These are important families that have contributed to our industry. So that was one. And the second thing was that he was a big foodie. सो वो उन्होंने हमको चांदनी चौक, वो रेड फोर्ट के पीछे, वहाँ सब बहुत, मतलब ये
I am totally opposite to that.
You're totally opposite.
I don't
Right.
go out frequently.
जी जी
I have
जी
very limited choices and I stay with that.
right
Yeah.
right okay. And if you can share again for the benefit of our viewers that at the moment who are the prominent Bhargav families in the printing packaging businesses, and who's helming them, because two things: one is that they're all interesting, independent, autonomous in that sense.
So I would start with you know about Kumar printers.
Kumar printers, yes.
Then there was a family of Puran Chand Bhargav
Ji,
from
ji.
Calcutta,
Of course, yeah.
Calcutta Security Printers.
Correct.
They moved to Kanpur
Ji.
and they started with check printing, security printing.
Yeah.
So now the next generation has come. Deepak Bhargav's son has come.
Yeah.
So they are into packaging now.
Okay.
Security business, I don't think they are doing much of it.
As much, yeah. True.
So they are one of the big families. Then Kumar Printers, all the three brothers and their next generation, they are into this.
Kumar labels,
Kumar labels, Premier Packaging.
Ji.
We are also there. Then I have heard some Bhargav family in Haridwar, basically belonging to Saharanpur. But I don't think I must have met them in some of the Bhargav community meetings.
Ji.
But don't remember. Then there are lot of people having printing presses in Lucknow.
Right.
A lot of my uncles.
Okay.
They are there.
Govind Bhargav Solar, would that be a part of the extended family or no?
No.
Okay.
Govind is not a part of
this
immediate
lineage.
One or two generation family.
Ji.
There are Bhargavs in Agra also,
Ji.
Jaipur also, engaged in printing. But these are the Mathura, Agra, Lucknow, Allahabad, all these places you have some Bhargav printing press in Varanasi.
In Varanasi, yeah.
I don't know what they are doing now currently, but
no. Do you all meet regularly? And
no.
Yeah, because for example, Kejriwal's, I mean, they are also fairly substantial. I think they meet, they exchange notes.
Yes.
Does that happen with, it's almost like
we have our annual conferences.
Okay.
But I am not a very active person there. थोड़ा सा मैं अपने socially वो रहता हूँ. I love printing community and I want to visit. In fact, I like people from Bombay.
Right.
They are much more open.
Yep.
And that choice is not there in Delhi or that area.
Yeah. So coming back to HBD Packaging, obviously 85 was the first, in a way, baby steps that you took in Okla. Fir uske baad, I think you had two major expansions. One was when you moved out of Okla, and then of course, what happened
we moved from the two sheds to a building about 6,000 square feet building. It was a basement.
Yep.
We purchased two single colored machines. And from there we shifted to another building, previously occupied by Sai Security.
Correct.
And our big break came from 2000, when after the exhibition we purchased a new Bob's die cutter.
Yep.
And I don't know how my uncle said yes to that.
Sure.
Because he was always insisting buy 10 semi-automatic machines, but somehow the other, whatever explanation I gave, he agreed to it. And after that, Bob's purchase, probably HBD
partnership has been, yeah. So what was the deterrent in those days? I'm asking also because even today you have, companies that are hoping to migrate from the, 5 crore, 10 crore turnover and get into the 50 crore bracket, and that initial capex is a massive obstacle. And then the second thing is also, how do you feed that machine?
Our family has been very, very conservative.
Okay.
We used to do our exercise, deliberate for 1 month, 2 months. By then the opportunities
would go away. Yeah.
But after this Bob's thing, my uncle agreed that yes, we need to upscale.
Yes.
But finances, it's always been an issue.
Correct.
Debated strongly between the family. So probably if finance was easy, then we would
Yes.
have marched with a better rate.
Got it.
Yeah.
Has it become easy now, better, or is
No,
still a struggle here?
no. Last 2 years,
Have
we
been
are still
tough.
struggling,
Yeah.
very tough, because of after the COVID,
Yes.
then the inverted GST,
Yep.
then this war.
Yeah.
So it is putting pressure. Lot of working capital is required to survive or service your purchases and things like that.
Sure.
We have never tried to delay any supplier's payment
Sure.
and have always been a very prompt this thing. And for that recognition came in 2007 or 8 when we were in almost massive, I would say, financial crisis.
G.
So I called up 3, 4, 5 people who were the major suppliers, and in one voice they said, "Don't ever call us, and nobody from our organization will call for payments." So this is what I think we really earned from the industry.
That's true. Again, I think there are few things I have learned in the few interactions I've had, and you've been very generous in terms of sharing. I think one thing you've always sort of advocated is no shortcuts in anything,
Yes,
keeping
never.
everything clean and transparent, which is in our industry easy to say but very difficult to practice. And third, I think there are lots of small things which you do even in your printing plant, where I've seen that no, even if it's a worst case scenario, no purchasing of B grade material or opting for inferior kind of stock or consumables. It's always been premium and the best, and ensuring you never compromise on that. So these are small things which I think have added to your
Because the company has to have some values.
right.
Because otherwise it is very difficult to survive in this thing. And still our customers we are very lucky to have very good customers
Yep.
who probably see this
As a merit, yes.
as a merit, but
Yeah.
they don't tell us on the face.
G.
So, yes, that has been a
The
real
practice,
good help.
yeah. And if we can come to what is happening now with the present factory, because obviously I think three things. One is the size and scale. You have your existing infrastructure plus a sort of rented shed. You've also gone in that sense in proximity to some of your key customers. And I think two things emerge, whenever you tell anyone about the HBD packaging. One is premium, and the second is that I think some of your key clients or your key accounts are volume and scale. That is something that you have. So again, what was this formula that you have worked out, and what was when the shift happened? How did you plan it?
No, actually, it all happened because we are so transparent with our customers.
G.
So at least we don't hide anything. If the job is not ready, we don't say that it has been loaded in the truck and then we say. So we have been very, very transparent in costing in whatever we are purchasing, and hope that the customer will listen to us. And they do so. So we are fighting against very, very, I would say, big players. With every customer, but still like Dabur or DS or any other, they are still supporting us with their orders.
And again, it's also a very happy work environment in your, factory, and the kind of relationship that's broadly there. I mean, I know there are certain interesting things you do with the wage structure. There are certain interesting things you do with the, optimal efficiency of the plant. If you can touch upon that, what is the philosophy? Because एक है कि सोचो ये सब चीज़ें, फिर उसको मतलब you implement it and ensure that it goes down to the shop floor. So what are the 2 or 3 things you have succeeded?
So we work as a HBD as a family.
G.
So all the employees, probably we had employees who had worked for us for 40 years, 45 years or so. They never thought of leaving. And 2 or 3 who left us came back again after a month or so. And the new things that we are doing is we are trying to upgrade ourselves to automize all our machines, processes, and to be more efficient, reduce wastages and everything. So about 3 years back, we purchased a RMGT
Yep.
out of, I think people in the industry never wanted that RMGT is a good packaging machine. But we opted for the newer model of 977 color with IR, with
Yes.
LED, with UV machine. And recently, last September, we went for KBA,
Yep.
Rapida 106.
Correct.
And it has been a nice journey, nice experience.
Sure. But I mean, last few months, significant investments at HBD Packaging. So
Yes.
again, just want to know what is the plan, because you obviously are doing 90 lakh sheets and all these numbers, conventional UV. But so what is the target?
The immediate target is to cross 75 lakh sheets a month.
Okay.
Because we have to convert that also.
Correct.
We have the capacity to do 90 lakhs, but conversion is a problem.
Is the key,
Space
yeah.
is a problem.
G.
Working capital is a problem.
G.
So all these looking at all these, because working capital requirements have increased because of inverted GST.
Yep. Yep.
And because of all the price increases happening.
On paper, plates.
So
yeah.
it is tough moment for us now.
Yeah. Yeah. So what keeps you going? I mean, you have to be the captain of the ship. You have to inspire. You have to run the operations.
I don't know. It has been my passion now.
G.
I was not liking it initially,
G,
but
G, G.
now it has become a passion and just keeps me going all the way.
Right, right. But you still, I mean, we have some numbers. I mean, as you're aware, for the Power 100 of Print Week, which is a sort of annual A-list compilation that, the team does based on data, balance sheet, etc. You are at a healthy 43, out of 22,000 companies. And you speak of CAGR, which is, almost somewhere in the double digit. So you're obviously doing many things which are correct.
We are doing many things, but now at the moment we are looking not at the top line, but at the bottom line.
Right.
How to stay healthy and how to survive these conditions that we are facing now.
Right. So what would that mean? Not to take low margin jobs, not to take...
no, it is not our choice.
It's not our choice, right.
The market governs the price.
Yeah, yeah.
So obviously in low margin jobs, how to survive and how to service.
G.
But slowly and slowly we are trying to improve our bottom line, our efficiencies.
Yes.
And improving the infrastructure to make it. But no capital as such, no big capital investment we are looking at.
Again, I'm just curious to know, I mean, you are obviously been, a senior to all of us, and you've been now around but if today you met that young little boy who was working in Lucknow on that Mercedes press, and you had to give him some advice saying that these are the 2 things or 3 things you need to do if you really, develop an appetite for this industry, and B, of course, prospects for growth.
You have to love the industry.
Which
you
you
have
do.
To know what printing is and
correct.
What future it has for you.
Right. But is there any specific advice that you would give him in terms of, some tricks that he needs to learn, something?
I think it is better to learn on the job.
Right, right.
And take advice from whomever you think capable of.
Right.
By the way, my grandson, who is now 8.
Okay.
I took a paper of the contract of KBA.
Okay.
It was a rough paper. So he saw that paper because he used to make aeroplanes for them. So he rushed to Dadima.
Right.
Are we buying Rapida? How do you know?
Correct.
We were just discussing at that point.
Correct.
No, I know.
Right.
And when the Rapida was installed, I had asked Aditya to give me a photograph of that because the demand came from him.
Right.
That I want to cut a chocolate cake with the image of Rapida.
Nice.
So it was a very unusual request from our side, but
Right.
they could not give it. They shared so many photographs, and
Right.
ultimately I had got it made top view
Right.
of the machine.
Gee.
And then we got cut a cake, and
Right.
even the KBA CEO who came to our unit,
Right.
he was also very surprised. How come this young person? And now every time I watch from my home on Saturday,
Mm.
he will come often. What my machine speed is doing, why it is running at 15,000, why not 18,000?
Really?
So I think
He's what, 9 years old?
8 years old.
Yeah. So he is what, the Vaibhav Suryavanshi of the packaging
I
industry?
don't know.
Right.
I don't
Amazing. Yeah. क्या नाम है उनका?
Rivan.
Rivan. Okay. More power to Rivan then. Yes. And your plans, next 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, where do you see HBD packaging grow, and what are your targets?
So look, we are not looking at top line,
GG.
but we are definitely looking for sharing, maybe calling some investors
G.
so that we can take HBT to almost
Greater heights,
200,
yeah.
200 crore
Nice.
company.
Mm.
We have customers, but we have no funds
Yep.
to
Mm.
get to that level.
Mm. Mm.
Yeah.
That's a totally new and different ball game, right? I
Yeah,
mean,
different ball
yeah,
game,
you'll have
and it
to-
is very difficult to fight for better rates or reasonable
Yeah,
rate from
yeah.
customers.
True, true.
Yeah.
But sometimes do you feel there's a mismatch? I mean, we attend a lot of conferences, the big numbers that they're sharing with us on the stage, and then the reality of running a factory.
No, look,
Do you think?
there are people who are running good jobs.
Yeah.
They are doing something new,
G.
and they have the first advantage,
Yep.
moving advantage. But
Ji.
We are doing a regular job, so
Yeah.
probably not. But
Yeah.
we also thinking like going for different challenges.
Sure.
So trying to make our
So more premiumization, more litho-laminated, more premiumized,
that
more
is
UV. That
that
you're
is
already
automatically happening.
G.
We don't
But
have to
any
do it.
any technological addition that you plan?
We are looking at adding some security elements into the packaging.
Sure.
We are working on it.
Right.
We are
So-
already doing very mild
Yeah,
things, but
yeah.
we are looking at.
Correct. Interesting, because again it goes back to the security factory in Calcutta. No? So somehow the world and the stars
No,
they
because
align. Yeah.
today's requirement for
Is,
brand
yeah,
owners is
anti-counterfeiting. Yeah.
anti-counterfeiting.
Yeah. And just curious to know, what do you do in your spare time? Or do you get any spare time, or it's 18 hours a day?
No, it is not 18 hours.
Right.
Nowadays, I spend 5.5 to 6 hours in the factory.
Okay.
Go for a morning walk,
Right.
have coffee with friends,
Right.
and I sleep around 8:30, 9. So anybody calling me after 8:30, probably I would not be able to answer.
Right.
But this is how
Yeah. Life is.
some family time.
Good. Thank you so much. I know you are extremely reclusive. You don't like doing this, so I genuinely appreciate कि आपने ये किया.
I
हमारे
don't
लिए
know how it will come, but thank you
it'll
so
be
much.
fabulous.
Thank you so much.
And we just want to, from our side, just hand this over to you. This is something small we have started.
Thank you.
It's What Packaging. It's a young team of under 30. We have rebranded it. We have relaunched it, repackaged it. So it's a great honor to present this to you. So
Thank you so much.
so that was Rajiv Bhargava ji of HBD Packaging, one of the nicest gentlemen in our industry, and also, of course, a company which is extremely profitable, and as you just heard, plans to grow bigger, faster, and more innovative. And now they have a 9-year-old Vaibhav Suryavanshi in their ranks. Hopefully, he will make the company the next sort of IPL winner. All right. Thank you, ji.
Thank you.
Thank you
so much.